sight. And we are back at the Second Battle of Winchester, right in the battlefield here where Johnson's division stood. And Johnson's division here, if you can see, there's a high knoll here. They had cannons out here. They had cavalry out here. And the Union was right over here behind us. And that's where we've been finding all the Union bullets. Wish you guys were here. See you at the first hole. I'll let you see what it reads. Look, 9. And I'm hoping it's going to be a button. If it is, oh, it is. Our first find of the day. It is an eagle button. Oh, that's awesome. And if you guys can see it right there, but real low signal. Real low. So what I'm going to do is there's other signals in here that low, and that read a 9 on my detector. And if you're only looking for mid-tones or high tones, these are the artifacts you're going to miss. And this has probably been detected a million times, and these tones here weren't dug, and this is what they left behind. So we're on the board. First artifact of the day is a cuff button, but it's a general service eagle button. All right, let's keep going. All right, you guys, I think I found my first bullet. I didn't do a live dig because, man, it was choppy, and I'll show you, it's still choppy. The reading is real bad. It's right here at the bottom of the hole. I popped the plug. Once I pop the plug, I see it down there. But I'll let you look. See how choppy it is? 18, 16, 36, 38, 29. Now I'm gonna show you what it is. Do you see it? It is a bullet. Now you see how, did you see how choppy that was on there? Now, all right, let's see. 18. So the ground, if it's mineralized ground and there's lots of stuff in here, it'll mess up the reading for that. It's our first. You got to dig all those signals, and a lot of them are trash, and a lot of them are junk, and a lot of them are shell casings that have nothing to do with the Civil War. But every now and then you'll pull a gem like that out. All right, I popped the plug and pulled it out, and I don't know if it's a Spencer casing or a button. It's right there. Oh, it's a Spencer casing. And look, you see the black powder in that. That means the bullet is probably here somewhere. And if this had been detected in here, the bullet has probably been found, would be my guess. But that's a Spencer casing from the Civil War. All right, well, bag it and keep going. All right, I'm hoping I got a bullet here. Solid, 16 though. 17, I mean, that's right in the bullet range. Let's go ahead and dig that up. If this is a bullet, this is only my second one today, which, you know, it's been a challenging day. Holy cow, it's right on top. It's not, look at that. Do you guys see that? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's right on top of the ground. Holy cow, that is a Civil War infantry button. Oh my gosh. How in the world did that get on top of the ground? Oh, that is beautiful. Look at the gilting on that. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it. The only thing I could figure is when they came in here and they plowed this early this spring, and they planted this grass in here, and you can see where they drove down through here. That button was brought up to the surface Holy cow. That is awesome. Just gorgeous. That might be my most beautiful button I've ever found. All right, I found that button right over there on top of the ground. But I came over here about 10 foot away. I had a signal and it was not good. It was choppy, very choppy, and I've dug a huge hole. And I don't hear anything now. Right there. I hope that's not it. Let me try and... All right, it's down here. Still in a hole maybe, huh? I don't see anything. All right, it's up here. Let's go real slow. There it is, I see it. All right. It is a pistol bullet. I have found a lot of pistol bullets here. The last time we were here, I found a lot of pistol bullets. All right. 2 Civil War bullets, 1 a pistol bullet, and 2 buttons. I'll take that any day. All right, and this looks like it dropped actually. I don't know if you guys can see. I should bring it down. Like, it looks smooth. Just beautiful. All right, I got a choppy signal here, and I'm going to take a chance that it's not a nail, but it could be. See that? Choppy. Just all over the place. It could be iron. It could be a nail. But it's telling me that there's something there, and it's not able to read exactly what it is. But there is something here, and we're going to see what that is. Again, oh my gosh, there it is. Looky there. Do you see it? Looky there. Now you saw me pull that right out of the ground, and that looks like it dropped. These aren't signals I typically would dig. I mean, they're jumpy, very, very jumpy. I mean, that would jump from anywhere from 18 to 36 and every number in between. And if you would have not have dug that, you would have missed that bullet. And I don't know why they tend to jump so much like that in the ground. I think it's this ground. I think this ground is highly mineralized, and the machine has a hard time with that. See that? That could be a bullet right there. Could be a bullet right there. Let's see. A lot of rock. All right. I'm down to the plow line. I see it. I see it right there. It's a rivet. And I have found a number of rivets in here. Not today. I think it's my second rivet today, but I have found lots of rivets in here. And they had these on saddles. And I know that the cavalry came through here. You know, rivets aren't everyone's collectibles, but I keep these, especially on a historic site like this. All right, let's keep going. All right, you guys, I just dug this massive hole because this piece was way down low and it was iron. And I just wondered if it was a buckle of sorts. I don't recognize what that is. It could be Civil War. It could be farm equipment. You guys have any idea what that is? Please let me know in the comments. This is where I've been finding most everything, and I've got another hit here, and it's choppy. You see how choppy that is? I'll let you listen to it. because it's just really choppy. Not a very consistent signal. All right, let's clean that hole out. It's probably melted lead. I've been finding a lot of that. I've been finding a lot of melted lead. All right. Be a bullet or a button. Be a bullet or a button. Let's go ahead and take one more. Let's take one more scoop out of here. Be a bullet or a button. Let's see if we got her. That's not good. Sounded better down in the hole. Okay, it's probably gonna be a buckle. Hey, that's not bad. All right, that's the first buckle I found out here. That thing can probably be restored. All right, that's awesome. It's not bad. I'll take a buckle any day. I gotta get a drink. It's so hot out here. I'll see you in a minute. You guys, I think I found something that could be pretty incredible. I just found that buckle right there. I came over here. I had a low grunt like a Spencer shell, and I'll let you hear it. Hear that? I dug it out, I pulled it out, and I thought it was a Spencer shell, a Spencer casing. I wasn't going to show you, but I saw something on it, and I think it's much, much better than that. This could potentially be my find of the day. All right, see that right there? I think this was worn by a soldier. Like it is I think it's a cross. Look, it's got stars around it. Look, it's got a cross on it. Oh my gosh. Let me see if there's anything on the back side. I am going to clean that up. Look, this thing was deep. It was down there about 8 inches deep. Sounded like a Spencer casing. And I think it's a religious medallion. And I think a Civil War soldier lost that. And I found, there's the bag. I found all the bullets in here. The buckle there. I think that's going to be a heck of a find. All right, I'm going to clean that up. To me, this is sobering. You say, wow, why is it sobering? You know, all these bullets were shot to kill someone. And the someones were fellow Americans. They may have had their disagreements. They may have had their misunderstandings. The war meant different things to different people. But the people that died were all Americans. And it affected everybody here. Especially here in Virginia, where the entire state split in two by an act of the President and Congress. And I think that was worn by a soldier right there. And I think they lost it. And the musket that I found was right down here below me the last time I was here. And I honestly think that a soldier could have died right here. Could have, but it could have been tough times.
A medal that changed the world, known as the Medal of Graces, the miraculous medal. It's very tiny, barely an inch long and a half inch wide. There's nothing stunning about it. It's not even made out of silver or gold. How can something so small and simple be such a momentous force in the world? It began the night of July 18, 1830, when Catherine Labour of France had a dream. She claimed that Mary, mother of Jesus, appeared to her, feet crushing the head of a serpent with a globe in her hands. There was such a demand for the medal between 1832 and 1836 that more than 2 million were struck in Paris, France. In 1846, the bishops of the United States unanimously declared Mary Immaculate as the patroness of the country. Did a mother or sweetheart gift this to her son or lover? Maybe, just maybe.
All right, you guys, starting to head back, and I got a good hit here, and I'm hoping it's a bullet. I haven't found a whole lot of bullets today. It's jumpy, but there definitely is something right there. So let's dig this up. See if we can't find another bullet on our way out of here. Just like we did last time we were here, I found a bullet almost at my vehicle. Let me take one more shovelful. All right, did we get it? Yep, it's jumpy. It's jumpy. It could be lead. I've been pulling a lot of lead out of here too. Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Look at that. Right out of the ground. I think that's a Sharps, maybe? Oh. On the way out of here. We'll take it. It's awesome. All right, not doing too bad today. Actually, the day turned out just to be a fantastic day. In spite of the high grass, and in spite of the fact that it took me like 2 hours to walk around this field to get to this spot. Do we come back? Do we end it right there? Maybe. If I find another nice target on the way out of here, I'll bring you back. If not, this will be the last. This will be the last. And that is a drop. That's a drop. There's no indication that that's been fired. All right, let's bag it. Let's keep heading that way. Still on my way out of here. And I'm just swinging a straight line, but I had a signal and it was a low grunt. The same as that medallion that I just found right over there. And I popped it out and I see it and it's a coin. And I think it's going to be a nickel. And I found a buffalo nickel the last time I was here. I found a buffalo nickel. It's probably about right in here somewhere. If I look for the plug, I'd probably find it. But I don't know if you can see it. Let me get out of the shadow. You see that? I'm hoping it's going to be a shield nickel or a buffalo nickel, but man, I'd love for it to be a shield nickel. And I have not seen it, but I'll let you listen to it. Look at that. Now, gold gives your readings down that low. Alright. It is a buffalo nickel. So this is my second buffalo nickel I have found at this site. See if we can get a date on these. It's really hard to get dates on these because buffalo nickels, where the date is right here. Oh yeah. I see a date. 1916, I think. Or 1936, maybe. It's either 1936 or 1916. I'll clean that up we'll take a look at it. I don't find buffalo nickels very often. I don't know why, I just don't. But this is my second one on this site. It's amazing what you find just on your way back to your vehicle. You know, I've never swung any of this, by the way. You know, I'll come back here. Everything that I have found on this site has been right here in this area. And I'm sure there's probably just as much in this area right over there. And I'll come back another day and hit that. But we need to leave some for that day, don't we? All right, let me pocket this and we'll keep heading out of here. Well, you guys, welcome back. We're going to do the wrap up, and I am with the landowner here. And at the end of the day, I wanted him to see what we found. And not bad. What do you think? Pretty good?
Right.
Okay, so here is everything that I found. And I brought this out, and what did you say this?
That's a part of a cavalry carbine sling hook. The hook to the carbine.
Hook to the carbine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I found the buckle.
Yeah.
And then I found that infantry with gold, lots of gold gilt on that.
Got a super infantry. It's a small button there. Super. Nice condition.
Yeah, beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Now, how would you clean that to bring that out?
I'm trying to remember what we used to do for that. You can just use a toothbrush and some toothpaste and a little water and clean it that way.
Okay. And then I found this religious medallion, and it's Catholic. There is, I think, the Mother Mary there.
Right.
And found some Spencer casings. I found a piece of a shoe buckle, I believe. Lots of melted lead. All this is melted lead. Mm-hmm. And this is a Spencer bullet, you said, right?
Got a Spencer there.
And that is a Sharps.
Sharps.
And these are pistol bullets?
Yes. Yep, and then you got another eagle button too, don't you?
Got another eagle button, yep, right there.
Yep.
Not bad.
That's some good finds.
Not bad. And about, what, 4 hours?
Yep.
About 4 hours. All right, Jamie, thank you very much for letting me come out, take a look at all your fields out there.
Absolutely.
I think there's a lot more out there.
I do too.
We'll get out there one day.
Right.
When the grass gets a little lower, I think, maybe this fall. All right, you guys, thanks for joining us in this episode. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next episode. God bless and take care.